What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Leicester City Career Mode episode part 23, I believe, but this one is going to be all of the Euros 2016 with England. Obviously, I took the England job recently. Right now, I'm just showing you the team that I selected because I was waiting for it to pop up in the news or something like that. They showed everyone else's team selected except for mine. So that's the players we went for, with a lot of regulars in the England team. Not really any players who wouldn't really be called up. Maybe Tom Ince, maybe Mason. I'd say that's about it, but it's pretty much a regular side. This is the team we're rolling with. First game was against Austria. I don't know if you saw it. Well, you would have seen the group just now. We got Germany in our group. I'm still confident that not only we can qualify through the group, but we can win the group. And also, I think we can win the Euros just because I'm good at the game. See, we started with an early chance there, but it was offside. Now, 1-2, Jordan Henderson and Sterling. Sterling pulling it back to Sturridge, and I can't believe I missed that. I kind of rushed it. Like, the whole side of the goal is wide open. You can see it right there. Good save by the keeper, I guess, but I really should have been scoring that. 0-0 still in this game. Austria, they put... I'm not sure. They didn't really put up too much of a test, but it was enough for it to be an actual threat. They obviously got some good players in there, like Arnautovic, they've David Alaba, players like that. But we've been pressuring them, you can see in these highlights. We just haven't been able to get this goal. Can we get it now? Daniel Sturridge into Wayne Rooney, one-on-one with the keeper, and Wayne Rooney denied. That's actually a really good save by the keeper. I was pretty sure I was going to find the back of the net with that one. Again, we're coming through, trying to find a goal. Daniel Sturridge, one-on-one, saved again. Wayne Rooney just about getting it over the line. You see in a knockout celebration, Wayne Rooney. But that one, I was heart in mouth moment, man. I thought he was actually going to miss that, and I just didn't understand why. Like, I took it a little bit earlier. I guess it was a little bit awkward for him, but like, it came off the post. That should have been a basic finish. Look at the position. And really and truthfully, in real life, the goalkeeper saves that rebound. Like, it's rolled right past his feet. But we've got the 1-0 lead, and that is all that matters. If we could take the 3 points from this game, Austria testing Joe Hart. And you see they got one more chance to get something from this game. They play a nice little 1-2 here. Again, into Arnautovic, I think it wasn't Arnautovic. They show Arnautovic in the replay, but it wasn't. That's a great save you see from the replay right here. Arnautovic actually played the pass. Joe Hart, that is a brilliant save. And it actually came off the bar, and that was the last bit of action in this game. After they got the corner, obviously, but nothing came of it. We come out with the 3 points. A nice win to open the championships. Now we have to play Belgium and Germany. Now, obviously, Germany would be the most dangerous opposition, but we play them last, so we could probably wrap it up, the qualification at least. You see, Germany actually drew with Bulgaria, so they'd be disappointed in that. So we could, if we won that game, we could wrap up qualification completely with another 3 points. So we came out here looking aggressive, played into Barkley, and the goalkeeper actually made a bit of a meal out of it, but Barkley really didn't have to slide for it. If I was just a bit more composed and took my time with it, we would have been able to put that into the back of the net. But you see Jordan Henderson coming off with a real good strike there. They just didn't close him down, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have crack. This England team actually has quite a lot of good technical players that can shoot from range, like Ross Barkley obviously can have a pot from range. Jordan Henderson's not too bad from range. Wayne Rooney from range. They have a lot of players who could take a long range strike. Even Daniel Sturridge, but it's Daniel Sturridge getting a goal by his head this time in the match. A nice little cross in by Kyle Walker. Sturridge just getting in front of his man, and the goalkeeper really couldn't do anything about that. Again, another match where we pressurized through most of the first half and a lot of the second half as well. It was just a matter of us finding the goal, and we managed to find this goal here in this game. You see Bulgaria right after that, though, managed to get into their own position of like opportunity to score, and Popov, probably one of the main players you'd want to be in that position for Bulgaria, and that's not a good enough finish, man. It's not. There's nothing you can say that makes that better. But then we're back on the attack. It's Townsend, and that's a really good save for us, the keeper. These keepers in this championship, they were making some very good saves, and you'll see there are even some more. Like, that's a good finish, but the keepers made a great save. And you see Townsend again from the resulting corner. His header goes just over the bar. Wayne Rooney this time coming into the box. Strike is deflected. It falls to Sturridge, and he just couldn't get it under control quick enough. And there was nothing coming out of that attack for us in the end. We should have got a second by now, but it's Barkley into Sturridge, and the footwork by Sturridge there is up. I was going to say it's upper echelon, but I want to say absolute first. It's absolutely upper echelon. The touch, the way he shuffles his feet and turns, and then just lays it off into Barkley. You see it better here. Townsend with a passing with purpose. It's flicked into Sturridge. He like controls it with the right foot, I think, and then he swivels on it, turns with his left foot, and then just lays it off with the right foot. And Ross Barkley strokes it into the far corner, and we finally did get the second goal of the game. Dyer is he winning it back here into Rooney, into Sturridge, and he lays it off into Wayne Rooney. Can he get his second? He definitely can. The finish is emphatic from the England captain. So he's got his second goal of the tournament. 3-0 up. The goal difference is strong. That's 6 points for us. We should be going through top of the group. Depending on what happens with Germany, obviously, we have Germany next. We could go top of the group if we need to. Well, not if we need to. It's down to us, basically. If we do well enough, if we can get a draw out of Germany, we go through top of the group. And obviously, we have Germany now. You see Daniel Sturridge got man of the match there with his 2 assists. I think he got 2 assists and a goal, so it was a good performance from him. We actually rotated the squad quite a bit for this game. Obviously, we was through. We wanted to get through top, but the main priority was having players rested for the next rounds. And you see, we get off to a flyer here. Wilshere playing a beautiful ball into Theo Walcott. His pace is just too much. And the finish from Theo Walcott is actually, it's there. When I went through on goal, I wasn't that confident, I ain't gonna lie, because obviously, I've had experience with Theo Walcott in my Arsenal career. And you would have seen, he's been in positions exactly like that multiple times and put it wide. With the exact same like inputs from me, I shot with the same angle, the same amount of power. I always finish that same way. You see, you've seen Jamie Vardy do it this season plenty of times, but Theo Walcott has just missed many times. And you see, Smalling there went in with a really bad challenge, and from then I knew it was a red card. It looks like a very stupid challenge, but the way I was thinking, I was trying to anticipate, basically. I thought Muller was going to control it and turn at the same time. I was waiting for him to turn into the tackle, but he didn't turn at all. Or maybe he was turning, but I just got there way too early and I've just gone straight through the back of him. And that's a clear red card, right through the back. It's a red card. We're down to 10 men. Luckily, with this lineup I went with, it was easy. I didn't even have to make any subs to compensate. I just put Dyer into centre back from midfield. And then I think I put Mason into defensive midfield, so it was pretty easy. But you see, late on in the game, Harry Kane is played in, and it's a good save from Neuer again. We could have killed the game off right there, but we couldn't. We wasn't able to do it. And with 10 men, you'll see right here, Joe Hart has the ball in his hands, just trying to waste a little bit of time because we don't need to rush. And that is the final whistle. So in the group stages, we're 3 from 3, 9 points, a pretty healthy goal difference. Germany, second place they came, runners up. Wayne Rooney congratulating the fans, just appreciating them for coming all the way down. And it's a pretty good. We've qualified through the group with no goals conceded, and we've scored quite a few goals. But you see, in the quarterfinals we draw Belgium, even after coming top of the group. We draw a pretty tough side. You see this lineup, they're a tough side. They are very good. They've got Raja Nangolan obviously in the holding position, Kevin De Bruyne. They've got players like Lukaku and Hazard, but we're trying to get off to the early start. The pullback is gone past Wayne Rooney, and it's a very good shot. I think that was Jordan Henderson who came with a strike, or maybe it was even Luke Shaw. I'm not too sure, but we've got the ball right here. Rooney wins it back, and look at that footwork from Chamberlain. He just comes inside and then quickly just chips it onto the outside and forces a good save out of Courtois. We've played Neuer and Courtois early in this qualification series, and even the Austria goalkeeper was really good, making good saves. So we've had to face some top keepers here. Rooney's played it in. Sturridge has managed to get off a brilliant header, but Courtois has just made even better save at pretty much point blank range. You'll see right here, it's a really good header from Sturridge, and Courtois has just got off the strongest of left hands, or even left arms. But you see Hazard is giving it away. Walker finds Sterling, one touch, second touch is the finish into the back of the net. Courtois wasn't saving that. He's made some good saves, but we've been all over Belgium in this game. And in our 4th game of the championships, we take our 4th lead of the championships. Sterling this time getting his first goal of the competition, and you see it right here from the replay. It's all on Hazard. He just gives it away. It's just a shocking pass. I don't even know what he was thinking, trying to play that pass all the way across the field. Walker picked it up. I don't know what he was doing in that position, but I'll take it because we got a goal from it. And he slotted in Sterling. Sorry, I don't know why I said Wilshere. And then I was about to say Sturridge, who actually forced a save out of Courtois. They probably should have played in Jack Wilshere with a 1-2 there. But Belgium here actually getting a chance. Lukaku threw on goal, but I had to put that in the video. That tackle was just brilliant. That tackle was a game-saving tackle. If Lukaku got through there, he probably scores. Could go to extra time, could go to penalties, and once it goes to penalties, the game is anyone's. But Gibbs, he didn't allow that. He came all the way across and timed it to perfection to stop Lukaku. And you see again, final whistle has gone. We are into the semi-finals. I don't actually even know what my objectives are as the England coach. My objectives for myself is to win. So I didn't even pay any attention to the semi-finals or quarter-finals, which I'm assuming it was. Probably semi-finals, which is where we are now, so I'm safe with my job as far as we get here. But we drew Spain, as you can see here, probably the best national team in the game. I don't actually know national team stats, but I'm assuming it's either Spain or Germany who are going to be the best out of the national teams. And that's all the highlights for the first half. And you see the stats here, 59% possession and shots on goal. Spain with no shots. We dominated the first half. And Rooney here just allowed us to just stroll into the box. I was speechless. At this point, I've had a few moments like this in my career mode where I've played and something like that has happened. And I've just stopped and I thought, is this really on Legendary? Maybe somehow, maybe someone switched my difficulty, or maybe I've switched it by accident. But then deep down, I know that I haven't. I know it's Legendary, but I don't know why they've just allowed me to stroll into the box. It wasn't until I got into the box where PK tried to make a challenge and it just didn't come off. Sorry, it was Sergio Ramos who tried to make the challenge. It was just a weak challenge. Rooney kept going. And the finish from there, I think that's Rooney's third goal of the competition. And we're 1-0 up against Spain. And we were completely dominating the game. So I was pretty confident. And you see Rooney lays it into Sterling there. And now we have the opportunity to go 2-0 up against Spain. Former world champions, former European champions. Jordi Alba, I'm not too sure if that's even a penalty, to be honest. He hasn't really done much. And there's contact. Is it enough for Sterling to go down? I don't know. But we got a penalty. We'll take it. Rooney steps up. And it is... You tell me. Is that emphatic? Or is that a little bit lucky? I don't know. I get a lot of my penalties really far into the corner. Like, as far as it gets. That one, any further to the left, and that's hitting the post and coming out. But that one's hit the post. I think it hit the post and then hit the bar. And then... I think it actually hit the post. Clipped the bar. We might see better from this angle. Yes, it's clipped the bar the slightest. And then it's dropped in on the post. My heart was in my mouth there as well. I thought it was going off. But look at this. Look at this. We're looking like Spain. Just passing it. Moving it around. We ain't got no worries. 2-0 up. They had nothing to offer. At this point, I don't think they'd had a shot on goal. We were just dominating possession. Playing beautiful football in this game. Sturridge. And... like, this shows why we were winning this game. Their midfield was so weak. I don't even think they had, like, Busquets in the midfield. They couldn't get us off the ball. Every time I had the ball, it would have been Henderson up against Silva. Or Barkley up against Iniesta. Rooney up against, I don't know, Cazorla. They just worked, and they couldn't get them off the ball. Cazorla's never getting Rooney off the ball. It's not happening. And you see right here, Poland defeated both Germany and France. So we are into the finals of the European Championships. And we are playing Poland after a brilliant showing so far. We've played great in every performance. I don't know if I actually showed the stats, but we ended with, I think, 67% possession or something like that in that game against Spain. We completely dominated them. I don't know. I'm just too good at the game, man. I'm too good. Say something. Beat me. Beat me. I'm joking. I barely play online, man. But if anyone wants to play, we could play. But you see, we got Poland. And if I'd come this far in the Euros, played this one and lost to Poland, no offense to Poland, they have some good players. But I would be pissed off if I came this far and then lost to Poland. So I came out with everything I had. I didn't want to give them a chance in this game. Didn't want it going to penalties to give them any chance. But you see, again, Szczęsny this time making a brilliant save. I think he tipped that one onto the bar as well. Just brilliant saves coming up against us, sorry. Neuer, Courtois, the Austrian keeper, I don't even know who it is. But you see, from the resulting corner, Rooney whips it in and Sterling should have done better. To be honest, they need to have a way where you could decide who's in the box for these moments. Because in pairs, obviously, you could decide who goes up for the set pieces. But in this one, it's always the last player you want heading the ball. But you see, we got a free kick here. Rooney's going to step up and take it. Can he score another one? Yes, he can. Brilliant free kick from Wayne Rooney. I'm the free kick maestro. I'm the free kick master. I am the free kick sensei. I'm just the free kick god. I just score free kicks for fun, man. Free kicks, I've said it time and time again, they're too easy. We ain't going to get back into that, man. But I'm going to take full credit for that free kick being brilliant. Because that free kick, it's a lot like the free kick I scored with Santi in the Arsenal career mode a few episodes back. Like, it couldn't have gone any further into the corner. Look at that. Look at that free kick, that accuracy. Wayne Rooney, he's the best player I've played with so far in this game. I wasn't sure about Wayne Rooney because not only is he not playing good in real life, like he's just buns in real life now. But in previous FIFAs, I haven't liked him too much, even though his stats are ridiculous, man. All the way through, all the way across the board, his stats are ridiculous. But he is a beast in this. He's a monster. And we dominated this game. Again, you see 90th minute is coming up. Poland have one more chance. Lewandowski is not... He's not where you want him. You want him up in the box. The ball's played. It's miscontrolled anyway. And the final whistle is blown. England are the European champions. I know there's a lot of you guys who would like to hear that, man. You ain't heard that in a very long time. I don't even know how long it's been. But I'm going to probably leave you with the celebration. We had a brilliant campaign. Brilliant. We didn't even concede a goal. You'll see through Austria, Belgium, Germany, Spain, Bulgaria, and this game, we didn't concede a single goal, which I know I'm going to have to do something about the difficulty in next season, because in my Arsenal career mode, I think I've conceded 9 goals in about 30 games, which is ridiculous. It's just too easy. The game is too easy for me. I don't know. So I'm going to have to do something. I think the first step will be sliders. I'm going to make them a bit better, the CPU. And then I'm probably have to go on manual. So you'll see that coming soon. In the next season of my Arsenal career mode, at least, I'm going to go a bit more lenient with the Leicester City career mode because of reasons that we'll discuss when it comes to this time. But I'm going to leave you with these celebrations. I like there are actually some new celebrations for winning tournaments in this game. You've got more realistic celebrations. But Wayne Rooney lifting the European Championships. We'll leave you with that, guys. Bye.